All right, everyone, welcome back to the channel. NASA had their UAP conference today, and I thought it was just a bunch of BS. There were 4 people on this panel, and they were basically talking about a new program they got. They established a new director, all the blah, blah, blah BS for it. I didn't really take anything from this. Actually, I was speeding through the actual conference of it. It was only an hour long. Then they allows people to call in and give have a couple of questions, which I don't think the questions that they asked are the ones that really needed to be asked for it. There was one question that was asked about the recent Mexico UAP or UFO conference that they had, and they gave an answer to that, and I'll play that in just a minute. But everything else is pretty much, I think, a waste of time. But I will leave a link below in the description if you guys want to go over there and you want to check this out to see what was going on. But here's one of the questions about a couple of things, and then I'll be back in just a minute.
There's a global fascination with UAP. On my travels, one of the first questions I often get is about these sightings. And much of that fascination is due to the unknown nature of it. Think about it. Most UAP sightings result in very limited data. That makes it even more difficult to draw scientific conclusions about the nature of UAP. And so this independent study team brought together some of the world's leading scientists, data, and artificial intelligence experts, aerospace safety specialists, all with a specific charge from me, which is to tell how to apply the full focus of science and data to UAP. And this is the first time that NASA has taken concrete action to seriously look into UAP.
And that right there is, I mean, that kind of sums up what we're going to be getting from this whole conference. Like I said, it is an hour long, and I'll leave a link in the description. I mean, I don't know. I think they should have come with more than what they did here. I think they were just trying to lay the tracks for whatever their agenda may be. But there is a particular question that someone asked. I'm going to play this question about the recent Mexico information or conference that they had the other day. And this was actually pretty interesting. And then listen to the way they answered it.
Has NASA been in touch with the Mexican authorities about the rather sensational revelations earlier this week of 2 allegedly non-human corpses? And what, if any, importance do you attach to these discoveries?
I think David had to prep for that one.
Well, you know, this is something that I know I've only seen on Twitter. So it's, you know, when you have unusual things, you want to make data public. I think of this as like NASA has one of the most valuable samples from outer space, lunar rocks. What do? We make them available to any scientists who want to work on this. We don't know the nature of those samples that were shown in front of them. If I was the Mexican government, I would are making recommendations to the Mexican government. That's not our charge here. We're doing this for NASA. My recommendation was, if you have something strange, make samples available to the world scientific community, and we'll see what's there.
I'll just add that one of the main goals of what we're trying to do here today is to move conjecture and conspiracy towards science and sanity, and you do that with data, as David says, and that's the whole purpose of this study and this roadmap.
Thank you.
All right, y'all, so that's I don't know what to say on this. Put your comments down below. Like I said, I'll leave a link below in the description. Even the comments, NASA can even go in there. I think it was USA Today that actually posted this. Even the comments up in there were just like, this was complete BS. And they talked about a lot of different things, which they should have revealed in here. They should have brought up some type of evidence. Maybe we should have brought up some videos from the 90s or showed them some other stuff, videos that people have taken or even photographs, and brought that to their attention instead of this right here. I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to gear the younger generation that's growing up for this BS that they're actually putting out here. But that's just my opinion. You know, us that know UFOs, some people still prefer UAPs. I prefer UFOs. Want to really get this information out here. NASA's been knowing about this stuff for decades, and they should have at least brought some more stuff to the public eye. I think there needs to be a private individual group that's established that makes information public and gather all the information we've had over the last 40, 50, 60 years and start having our own press conference. I know Stephen Greer does stuff, but some people say he's not accredited to do it, etc. So once you start losing a lot of that credibility at his level, people tend to not want to listen to you and not believe. And he's also getting to this whole spiritual aspect thing, but that's something completely different. But I don't know, guys. Put down below in the comments. I was really kind of disappointed in this, and I thought it was a complete waste of time to go over here and try to watch this for an hour. Like I said, I did just kind of skim through and listen to a couple of things, but I think at the end of the day, it just really is not worth it, and I think it's a waste of time. I thought there was going to be something a little bit more they were going to show, maybe some video footage or something like that, and they did not do that. So go and behold. I think that we need some more conferences like we had with the Mexican government, a couple the other day actually, and then the one we had about 4 weeks ago where the congressmen and everyone came in and sat down and had 3 whistleblowers. Now next time they do that, they actually need to have video footage to show, because that actually got a lot of traction, but they should have had some footage to show as well. I know they had problems with getting the room and everything for it, but to me, they should have actually showed footage, and maybe they'll do it next time. And let's get some more of these whistleblowers out here. Let's get Bob Lazar. Let's get him out there. People don't believe in him, don't believe what he said, which is fine. So let's get him to actually talk before Congress. But anyway, guys, this was the whole NASA UAP news conference, and I just thought it was BS. So put your comments down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, stay tuned for the next video. As always, I appreciate you guys watching.
you.